Hello everybody and welcome back to a game that I haven't played in quite a while. This is Puzzling Places on PSVR2 and I have you guys to thank for letting me know the update came to this game, which is a complete overhaul to Unreal Engine 5, which should make all of these amazing puzzles look a lot better in virtual reality. Now I'm going to jump into probably a map that I've done before, something fairly easy so I can compare, because previously for Puzzling Places, this game where you make 3D puzzles in virtual reality with amazing sound design and just a really calming experience looks a little bit muddy. So we're going to jump in, we're going to go something fairly easy just so I can kind of get on with this and have a look. I don't believe this game has hand tracking just yet, but oh, okay, already, we're in. And I can see the difference. I mean, we'll see the difference a lot more when it's put all together, but I can already see the difference just in, you know, these pieces, these shapes. Right, let's see if we can get the bottom going. Now, I'm going to talk through a little bit in terms of where this game has come from and what it's all about as we go through this, as I try and figure out where these pieces go. This is going to be interesting. But essentially, Puzzling Places is a pretty fantastic puzzle game on PSVR2 that allows you to visit different parts of the world in small scale. And you hear that sound design there when I put that together. Amazing stuff. But it seriously is one of the most highly supported PSVR2 games on the platform because it gets updates so frequently. It's actually kind of ridiculous how much content they put out for this one. And I actually didn't know that they were doing a full engine overhaul to this until the other day when somebody pointed it out on the Discord, I believe it was. So thank you, whoever that was. I cannot remember for the life of me. As we go through this, only 25% you are only subs to the channel, so please feel free to do so. And thank you to our patrons and members who are all on screen right now. Okay, so we're doing this bottom bit, and as I go, yeah, like the clarity, I can... Before, it was fairly clear. Honestly, I didn't have a massive problem with it, but looking there, I can now see the inside of that street, like, crystal clear. It looks so much better. I think hand tracking would really be the icing on the cake for a game like this, but unfortunately, we don't have that just yet. I don't know if it's in their plans. I hope it is, because hand tracking on games like this is pretty bloody fantastic, but it's just a very satisfying game to come together and make something as well. Like, it's really underappreciated in the VR space, I feel. This is also one of the base maps I believe you get in the... possibly in the free demo. Like, there is a free demo of this game, so if you want to give the free demo a go and see if you like it, then it costs you no money, and you'll be able to see if you enjoy the gameplay loop of the game or not. Right, that's the easy part done. We've done the bottom there. Like, yeah, look at the detail on the trees there, the little trees that have been scanned. I never used to see that before. If you've never seen Puzzling Places before, this might be a little bit mind-blowing, to be fair, because everything's 3D scanned, I believe, with drones. I think they fly above and they do a little scan of the place that they're making the puzzle out of, and then it gets put into the game. We've got a whole street here. See if we can fit that anywhere. See kind of like a right space for it to go. There you go. And now you can hear the street, the ambience of the street. That's the extra mile this game goes. It is, and that's why I find it so fantastic. It's like, if you lean in, you can hear everyone speaking. If you go out, then you hear more of the waves and the sea. And it's not just like that for this map, it's like that for every map in the game, which I think is pretty special. This won't be a very long video, I just wanted to kind of jump in and see how the update's coming along and all the improvements that have been made in terms of getting it up into shape. And it's a complete engine overhaul for all of the game as well. So, for example, if you've... where does that go? There. If you have the DLC packs, I believe I have one of the DLC packs, that'll be an extra kind of download to your update. So the base update is about 4 gigabytes, and then the download after that, each subsequent DLC pack I think is about 300, 400 megabytes, so it's not loads, but for a full engine overhaul, pretty impressed with how they've optimized that package for us to download. You really come along and you obviously can do much harder puzzles than this. I put this on easy mode just so we can kind of go through and have a look at the modeling. Again, yeah, I can see kind of the people on the stairs there and the crowds that have been scanned. So much clearer than it was, and it did have like a clarity update a couple months ago, which did help, but this one is kind of ridiculous in terms of the leap that's made. Like, oh, you can hear the church bell. That's so cool. You really get a sense of scale of how steep that hill is with the trees on it, you know. Yeah, I can't get over how good these assets look. This is the one map that I've done a couple of times. I think once for my first impressions of the game, and then I've shown it off to a couple of people using this map because it is kind of like the easiest of the bunch. So it's the one I have the most experience with comparing to, and yeah, I can really see the differences here. Where is this bit? That's my question. Or maybe it's that. Yeah, there we go. Very satisfying when a big piece like that comes together. And again, I'm doing this on a very like easy difficulty. This is what, like 50 pieces? You can do 1,000 if you really want to, and make it kind of like a big job to do over a certain amount of days or weeks. Be cool if you actually been to some of these places in real life as well. You could come back and build them when you get home. And then this, I'm assuming, will come on there. God, yeah, look at that. You can see all the shadows of the people where they've taken it at kind of like a sunset hour or a... it's not quite golden hour, but it's late or early morning. I mean, early morning or late evening, because the shadows are long. So the sun's not overhead. You can see that there, can't you? Awesome. Well, I was meant to just come and have a look at the graphics, but I've really enjoyed that. Ah, and the sound design is so satisfying. There we go. I mean, that's absolutely stunning. Let's see if we can have a look at any of the other builds that I've not reset. There are any that I've got 100% that I haven't reset. Yeah, I remember doing this. Wow, that's so much. I mean, they've even still got this thing, which helped me kind of put it together. That's so much clearer. I remember hoping to see the inside with, like, with a lot of clarity. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Obviously you're limited by the actual scan quality itself, which this one is a little bit poorer than the other castle, I'd say, but not by much. Man, that's cool. And there's a little inside here, you can have a look at the detail. Yeah, there we go. That's a really... oh, this one really benefits from the upgrade. Look at that. All the detail on the houses, all the depth. If I lean here, you can hear the waves. If I go in here, you can probably hear more house stuff. Yeah, like more nature. Some more cars. Yeah, like you can see all the cars in the car park. Wow, yeah. I mean, hats off to the Puzzling Places team. They've done a great job here. Oh, I left that up there from last time. Go check it out. It's got a free trial on the PS Store for a couple of these maps. I think, honestly, this one and the first one that I did might be in that free trial. And see if you like it. And if you do, pick up the full game. It goes on sale fairly often. So, have a look. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one, guys.